The Republican effort to cut federal taxes is still underway, and many crucial details are still unsettled. But little doubt remains that the effort has been heavily shaped by wealthy donors. As Chris Collins, a Republican representative from New York put it, "My donors are basically saying, get it done or don't ever call me again." Many affluent people are likely to celebrate if an eventual deal in Washington grants them big tax breaks. Evidence suggests, however, that their jubilation would be short-lived, and followed by deep disappointment. It is perfectly natural, of course, to believe that extra cash will help them buy the special things they want, such as more spacious homes or better performing cars. But that belief is a garden variety cognitive error. The mistake occurs because special is an inescapably relative concept. A spacious home is one that is larger than most other homes. A high-performance car is one that outperforms most other cars. Successful bidding for such things depends almost entirely on relative purchasing power. Taxes affect absolute purchasing power, not relative purchasing power. The upshot is that the ability of the already rich to bid successfully for special things is not enhanced by tax cuts. Why isn't this simple truth more widely appreciated? In thinking about how taxes affect us, we try to imagine how life would be different if we had less money. And when we recall examples of actual events that left us with less money, think home fires, job losses, business downturns, divorces, serious illnesses and the like, in almost every case, it really was more difficult for us to buy things we wanted. But such events merely reduce our own incomes while leaving others unaffected. They reduce our relative purchasing power. Matters unfold differently when everyone's spendable income goes down together, as when all pay higher taxes. In that case, our relative purchasing power remains the same as before. Because virtually every human evaluation depends on context, the category of goods whose accessibility depends overwhelmingly on relative purchasing power is far broader than might appear. Suppose, for example, that you're driving with your 6-year-old to visit her grandparents and she asks, "Are we almost there yet?" You'll say yes if only 10 miles remain on a 120-mile journey. But you'll say no if that same distance remains on a journey of only 12 miles. Similarly, someone in Miami knows the answer if someone asks whether it's cold on a 60-degree day in November. But her answer will be different from that of someone in Montreal who is asked whether it's cold on a 60-degree day in March. Little wonder, then, that context shapes our evaluations of virtually every purchase we might consider. The standards that define special are therefore highly elastic. When everyone buys larger houses and faster cars, or stages more elaborate wedding celebrations, standards adjust accordingly. Failure to appreciate that reality has also contributed to the tax resistance that has made it so difficult to restore America's crumbling public infrastructure. Even proponents of minimal government concede that private cars would be of little use without public roads.